Hi guys, just on my way back from lunch. Just been home to have lunch with Nikki and my little granddaughter Elna, and I'm just making my way back to work now. So nothing interesting much happening today, just a normal everyday Tuesday, and yeah, reasonable amount of work going on, but nothing out of the ordinary. So we're going to get today wrapped up, and then I'm going to head home, do a little bit more rubbing down on that door. I want to get the door a little bit closer to finishing. It's going to be a bit boring, but I have got an interesting story to tell you about from some time back. So I will see you a bit later, and so I'll tell you all about it. Hi guys, bit more rubbing down. Hopefully you can see where I've been. It's so boring, and what I'm trying to do is just tackle a little bit at a time, so I don't get too cheesed off with it and pack up. But as it is so boring, thought I'd tell you an interesting little tale. Some time ago I was working at a Nissan dealership. We had a customer in that had some work needed on her Qashqai, had a warning light showing on the dash. We did a bit of diagnosis, found there was a sensor fault, ordered a part, and had the vehicle back in to replace the sensor. And phoned her up to let her know it's all done. She comes to collect it, and she said, "Oh, I'm just off to pick up my husband now." And off she went. And then a little while later, she was back again, and she walked into the reception. I said, "Oh, hello, Mrs. Baker, is everything okay with the car?" And she said, yeah. She said, "I've been to pick my husband up, and he was asking me what you did on the car, and I couldn't really remember. I knew that you'd replaced a part, but I couldn't remember what it was and what it did and why it was causing the warning light to show." She said, "Would you mind coming out in the car park and explaining it to my husband?" So I said, "No, not at all." So I went out to the car park. As soon as I approached the car, I realised who her husband was. And I think you probably know him as well. It was Tom Baker. And I said to her, "Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Baker." I said, "Your wife wanted me to explain what it was we've done on the car. We replaced the sensor. It was causing the warning light to come on because it had detected, the electronic control unit had detected a malfunction with that sensor. We've replaced it, deleted the error code, retested it. Everything's fine now, and the car's perfectly okay." And he just looked at me and leaned forward slightly out the window and said, "I must say you have a wonderful bedside manner, but remember, I'm the real doctor." And it just absolutely tickled me. And I thought, how many times has he said that? So yeah, I've met Doctor Who. I did say to him, I must admit I'm not an enormous Doctor Who fan, but I do love the work that you did with Little Britain, the narration. And he said, I had such a wonderful time working with those two guys, and he said it was just so funny, the amount of takes that we had to do to get the narration correct. He said, because I was just in stitches all the time. But yeah, really nice guy. I had a good chat with him, and I really enjoyed that. I just thought I'd share that with you. Met a few famous people over the years, doing work on their cars, but perhaps I'll tell you another encounter when we do another boring bit of rubbing down. Oh, dear me. Keep doing a bit and then having a little wipe off to see what the progress is. Thanks for the comments on the last video, by the way. I haven't responded to everyone just yet. I will do. Apologies if I haven't come back to you. I have read the comments. I've been a bit tight for time today. Can't quite work out how everyone's back at work now. We've had a couple of people on leave. We've had someone on leave, someone was off sick the other day, and we're back up to full strength now, and it's been just as busy. So I haven't had a chance to do a lot. But yeah, thanks ever so much for the comments. Greatly appreciated. I lost a subscriber and gained a subscriber, so we're back where we were. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. There's loads more Morris Minor content to come, if that's the sort of thing you like. As you can see, we're quite a way off of finishing this, but getting closer with every step. I won't be doing much tomorrow, obviously, Valentine's Day. I managed to lose a bit more weight. I never mentioned the other day, I lost another couple of pounds. I think I've probably put it back on since, but what with pancakes and obviously we're having a nice meal tomorrow night for Valentine's. But we will see. Don't forget, let me know what you're having for dinner tonight. We had a gammon steak, an egg, and a bit of bubble and squeak, which was very nice. Obviously closely followed by a couple of pancakes, which isn't really on my diet regime at the moment, but very nice all the same. Right, I'm going to do a little tiny bit more and then I'll come back and show you the final result in a mo. So there we go, got a bit more paint off. Looking better, getting closer. It's got all this top bit ready to do. A couple of little bits down here. Bit of overspray, door ridge to tidy up. And of course this bit down here needs a bit more flatting. But that's getting very close to paint, which is thankfully a good thing. Sticky door lock. Still needs a little bit of attention there. But there we go, we're getting there. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for joining me. I will see you briefly again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye now.